back to another episode of Hooker TV. Today we just want to do a real quick video over my fishing arsenal, what kind of stuff I'm using, and what I use them for. Alright, let's get to it. Guys, kind of color-coded with rod gloves. They protect all my rods, and they even come with this thing down here to keep them attached when you're going down the highway, so you don't lose them like me. Alright, let's get started. So this one is my jig rod. It's got a, come on, get off of it. It's a Shimano Curado 71 XG, left-handed. All my stuff's left-handed jig rod. I actually just got this rod for $23 at Gander Mountain. It's a pretty good deal. Nice rod. It's a 6'6", medium heavy. So this is my drop shot rod. It's got a Shimano Nasi on it, and it's a oh, that trump hook's coming undone. It's got a 7-foot Fate Black medium light. It's a really nice rod. Real good for drop shotting soft tip. Right here, this is just a rod for flukes. I don't know if you can see it. This is my fluke rod. Right here, I got a Concept A on a fake chrome. It's not focusing. Concept A on a fake chrome. This is 7'1", medium. It's a crank and stick. I like to have a soft tip for those spinner baits and chatterbaits and let the hook get into the fish. Right here, this is a 7'1", medium heavy, the Concept A. I use this mainly for jigs. Right now I have a wobble head jig with the crawl on the back. And they make really good products, but I would say probably my favorite brand of rod and reel is, I'm gonna have to go with Shimano. That's what this is, Shimano Stratic, last year's edition. And then this is a Syncroy Legend Extreme. This is my finesse rod. I got a 12-pound braid. That was high-vis braid at one point. But I tied about an 8-pound leader, and that's a flick shake with a Biospawn on it. So these are actually the rod glove, the Advanced series or the Pro series. I put that on this rod because it's got a nice price tag on it. So I like to protect it the most I can. Best I can, I should say. Put that in there. Next up, this is a Syncroy Mojo Bass, and I just got a tube tied on. This is actually a copolymer line on this Abu Garcia reel, Revo S. I think it's about 12 pound. I use this for tubes. I had 3/8 ounce tube. All right, next one. Oh, okay. This is a Speed Spool Lose. This is strictly my Carolina rig rod. See, I got a Carolina rig tied on here. This is a 6'10", medium heavy, fast action tip. And I don't use this as much because I don't use Carolina rigs that often, but when I do, this is what I'm taking with me. Next one, this is probably my favorite flipping stick. Now, my flipping sticks, my jig rods, for whatever reason, I got them shorter because I like to get in tight places. But this is your Concept C. You can see I got a beaver bait tied on, 3/8 ounce weight. This is 15-pound shooter, so that's what I'm flipping with. Around here, I like to stay between 15 and 20. You don't need anything too crazy. However, this is a Fate Black, or not, I'm sorry. This is a Muse Black rod. I mean, it's like stupid light, this combo. It's easily why it's one of my favorites. Super light, but it has a ton of power. This one, let's get it untangled here. It's also Concept C on a Muse Black crank and stick. Like I said, spinnerbait, you want that soft tip so you can bury the hook in them. This is another one of my favorites. The Muse Black and the Concept C combo is just ridiculous at how light it is. This is my cranking setup. I got a Shimano Corrado paired up with a Legend Extreme cranking stick. This is 7'2", super soft action tip. I love this pole in the reel. I mean, it's just ridiculous how nice they are. This is Shimano Solstice. I used to use this for catfish fishing actually, and I figured I'd want a little smaller rod for an eco rig, so that's what I got rigged up here. Same thing, 12-pound braid, high vis, tied to an 8-pound leader. Berkeley lightning rod. And it's a nice little combo. 2 left. This is probably one of my favorite sticks also. When we used to be sponsored by Quantum, I got this. It's a KVD cranking stick. Well, it's not really a cranking stick. It's 6'10", medium heavy. And I use this for topwater. I got the 30-pound camo braid on a Corrado here. And I use that for buzzbaits, topwater, spooks, poppers, anything you can imagine, whopper plopper. And this stick does it all. It's super lightweight. It's awesome paired with that Corrado. I just love throwing topwater, especially a buzzbait. And all right, last but not least, we got our frogging rod. I got a Loose Speed Spool Tournament Series on there. The braid is kind of faded, but it's 50-pound braid. We got our frog. This is a 7'6" heavy, fast action rod. It's got the nice golf grip handle. You can see I use it a lot. It's dirty. Just a broomstick of a rod. That's my frogging stick. I think gonna get a 7'3" something for flipping, just because sometimes if you flip this under a boat or something, you don't have the leverage to get the fish out, and it kind of bothers me because I actually didn't catch a limit in a tournament because of it, just because the fish, I didn't have the leverage to turn their head because I was using a shorter rod. I'll probably get a G-Loomis 7'3" something for flipping, just pair it up with a Concept CU or a Corrado. That's pretty much it. That's all the rods I need. I know it looks like a lot, but I don't take them all with me. I only use like 3 or 4. If I bring them with me, I only use like 3 or 4 at most. You just want to dial in to what you're fishing for, what your technique is, and your strengths. On a typical day of fishing, I usually bring my jig rod, my flipping stick, and pretty much my drop shot rod, and my Legend Extreme with the flick shake on it for a little bit more finesse. You can, maybe the top water rod, you can pretty much cover everything in that aspect with all that. So thanks for watching this episode of Hookers TV. We'll catch you next time.